Well, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Ran in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. On the Titans sideline, there's head coach Brian Callahan. These guys looking forward to that draft, not the playoffs, just 3 wins this season. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Stott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out to the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. Just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, a run with Pollard. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Right back to Pollard. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans have a first.
Another Titans first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Titans first down.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Man in motion out of the slot. Ward off the play fake. Finds a man right side. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Titans first down.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They get to Pollard from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, that matters.
Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
And this drive will start inside the 25. And here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the former first-round pick in 2017 from Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
The obvious is that injuries have sidelined a once-blooming career for Deshaun Watson. Just 13 starts the last 2 seasons.
On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Third down and 16.
Third and long for him here. He's going to waft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He was looking for Alec Eilman. And that brings up third down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Throw here. Third down. Knocked away and hits the ground. Incomplete. And brings up 4th down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Browns and their running back about to get back to work. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Catch made left side by Judy. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Judkins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down.
First down throw, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Watson trying to get here on 2nd down. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. Works the sideline inside the 35. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Browns first down.
Here's Judkins on first down. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Watson. The left side finds Fanning. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. 3rd and short, it's Watson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Schmidt connects, and we're all tied up now in the first half.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, still at the 28. From the gun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. It is cut left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. 1st and 10 here. Ward. It's downfield. He's got it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. It's Pollard. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Another punt brings Johnny Hekker back to the field. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know what I know.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again,
It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And the Titans have the recovery. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. To return, Jerome Ford. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So
the Titans rush is going to win this round. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
this dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Working from the gun, Watson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That throw behind his intended target. Chimere Dike, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing third and long. Third and long, they're going to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Johnny Hekker on that a punt. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Browns getting their offense out there. First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Watson to the air. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Back to the air, Watson. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds before he can challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bojorquez returning to the field. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. The Browns are lining up to punt. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
And it's third down. 3rd and 15.
3rd and long for him here. He lofts it deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Fields this at the 42. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Browns.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And this slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
It's a pickup of
Offense
6.
to line. This is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Watson. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 20-yard
So a new set of
line.
downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
18. That's another Browns first down.
Here's Watson. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down throw here for Ward. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Leads to 2nd and 10. At the
Back to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott? Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Ford on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Browns have the football first to start the third, and here comes their offense. And they could take control of the second half early, Bronc, if they break the tie on this opening drive. First and 10. It's Watson. Big strike downfield to Judy. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
He'll try and run this. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Watson. Getting out to his left. And Watson slides to the ground, enough to earn them a new set of downs.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Watson on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Watson to throw it. Catch made left side by Judy. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the gun on 3rd down. Here's Watson. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Schmidt connects. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On return, here's DK. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Titans ready to take over on offense. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. a toss. It's Pollard. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run here with Tyjae Spears. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Shotgun snap, Matt Ward. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Spears running behind center. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. They run once more with Spears. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
That's cut beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Spears. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. He picks up 6. They're going to have 2nd and goal at the 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Browns pick it up. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead on the turnover. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
Browns 20, Titans 10.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gets him on the end route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Titans first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now on first down. Ward. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Spears trying this straight ahead. The middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Now the shotgun give to Spears. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Titans first down. A gain of 15. First down, Tennessee.
So we're through 3 here. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. This is Spears heading left. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Carson Schlesinger on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's a design run. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
Kate, I think we're seeing the exact same thing. That look of exasperation on the coach's face. You can't afford to take a loss like that, especially on calls that normally work.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. From the gun, Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run.
On and quick, and they bring him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Running back sent in motion.
At their 48-yard line.
Running Spears on second down. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a first.
That's good for a Titans first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Titans first down.
From the gun, it's Ward. Looking right, and he finds him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 30.
Now a give to Spears. And second down only works out for a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down.
Browns are in the nickel for this third down call. Here he is on third and short. Oh, he lost the football! And this is going to be Browns football!
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Handoff now to Judkins. Second down run, good for 4, and that brings up third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They kick the running back in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He completes it in traffic. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, Ward going to the air. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And this is going to be Browns football.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
From the gun, Watson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
That's good for a Browns first
Now Watson on the play fake. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, Watson.
15-yard line.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Browns 27. Titans 13.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On return, here's DK. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Ward setting the pass. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete. Brings up
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Out left, Diomir makes the grab. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Ward now on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
7-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Titans
First down throw here for Ward. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ward now. Setting up the receiver screen to Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Titans first down. It's a gain of 10. First
First and
down.
10 here. Ward. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
17 more yards. That's another Titans first down. It's a gain
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland.
First down,
Titans 14 points back. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Now Ward.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
7 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. Has him on a quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
31.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Another game to Judkins. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout.
4th down.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Ward. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Here he is to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's one quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Browns come away with the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.